What's going on, everybody? This is the Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. I know I got some headphones on. I'm trying to look like a professional, whatever. No, I, I do listen to my podcast, and I hear how like sometimes I get really loud, or I don't know. I'm trying to make a nice voice to listen to. I don't know. but so but I mean, I bought these headphones, like Marshall Bluetooth headphones for listening to music and stuff, because I have like some earbuds like in a case that you charge and everything, and I lost one of the earbuds a while ago, like 2 months ago or something. And so I would still use it for certain things, but like I can't watch a movie or I can't listen to music with one earbud, it just doesn't work for me. So I finally I gave up because I couldn't find it, and I ordered these. And then, of course, Murphy's Law, right before these came in, I found my other earbud. But now I got two. So I'm kind of using these along with, because it has the jack, you can use them. So giving it a shot. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is good. Lefties are losing it like crazy. Trump just keeps winning. And, things are good. The world is on the right path. Anyway, did you guys see the, I think this might be a long episode, just FYI. But did you guys see the new Army ads? And did you see the old Army ads? I remember seeing them a couple years ago. It was just like a cartoon, and it was just like two lesbian women raising a kid. It was just really fluffy. And it's like, you know what? That's okay to maybe have those alongside, have different advertisements or recruitment advertisements to kind of get a little bit of everybody. But when all you do is have just straight up woke gay advertisement stuff, you're going to get the results that they got. And they got a bunch of idiots joining the military, and a lot of people in the recruitment numbers were way down. And the thing that sucks too is all these people, all these attention seeking, I don't know what the hell they're here, but that joined, and then they're gonna get out, they're gonna try and get like PTSD. Oh, it was PTSD because the way I was treated in basic or some kind of crap. I don't know. Just people, there are people that join the military and use, especially now, they just abuse it, like take advantage of and make up bullshit so they can get money. I don't know. But anyway, totally went off track. So the new commercial has, just the old style ads where it's just, man in makeup in, with their war faces on, and on, rafts or in the water, and just Navy SEALs and jumping out of plane, just the normal kind of whatever. But there's one that made me laugh, though. It's just showing a guy just working out, and he's doing just, manly kind of workouts and lifting weights and trying to get strong. And then at the end, he says, stronger people are harder to kill. It's true. And I just thought that was funny. It was almost like a parody, sort of, in a way, but that's the thing, is like, the new administration is just straight up trolling everybody. I mean, they're doing, what they said they were going to do during the campaign, and they're just trolling everybody, and it's hilarious. It's funny. But I came across this. Oh yeah, I just remembered did I fix that? I don't know if anybody who has been listening to me remembers, like, my GarageBand podcast thing would stop like at 29 minutes or something like that. I tried doing a couple long podcasts and it would cut off. Something like that. I'm trying to remember. Whoa, what was that? Popping noise. See, this is weird for me having the headphones on. It's kind of throwing me off. But crap, I just realized that. I can't remember if I've started a new setting. I think I did, but I don't remember for sure. Because I always do like around 23. That's kind of my mark. I just, when 23 hits, I'll either kind of finish it up or I'll end it or whatever. But I have so much time on my podcast now. Like, I want to make sure I use it up. I'm paying for it, So I'm trying to actually take my time a little and do it right. Anyway, I kind of wanted to talk about Obama's chef that died, right? I kind of vaguely remember hearing something, but I didn't really think too much about it. But then you don't really hear much, And so I was like, "What? His chef died? What?" And then so I kind of just opened up one quick thing, and immediately it was like, it's just kind of strange because black dude. I mean, I guess black people can't swim, they say. That's like a joke. But it's just kind of weird to think that, that he was paddle boarding. I think a lot of black folks would be like, well, what's he doing on that in the first place? But he was in a pond. He fell off. You have an unnamed person who saw it. He fell in the water and then didn't come up. It's like, what? You're just in a pond, That seems a little strange. So of course it's like, people are like, oh my God, I think computer. Well, it's like, dude, it's weird, And then I didn't know that the Clintons had a chef and he died drowning too. So it's like, I don't know. There it is again, the coincidences. It's just kind of crazy. But so this dude, he was like my age. I guess technically maybe he was a little older, but he was like the sous chef at the White House, and then when the Obamas left the White House, they took him with them to be their personal chef. So he's been, their chef, and which means he, lives at their estate and everything like that. So, but it's just kind of a weird situation. So I was going to read a couple things. And I think I might switch it to where, I don't know. I think about doing, my video version of the podcast similar to what you people on YouTube do, where you can see what I'm looking at and reading and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm trying to be different, I guess. I mean, I'm really not trying to do anything, but I don't want to. I don't know, but here I am with my headphones on, right? Let's see. So I do have an article up on the computer that I was thinking about sharing. I don't know. I'm still debating. But let me see. I want to go back to the thing I read last. Oh, where's it at? Crap. This one right here. So I thought it was kind of a little weird too. So I was just going to read this. This is from the New York Post. So that's in a nutshell what happened. And there's not a lot of information on it. Which I guess they don't know the information. But so this article's 911 call captures frantic moments after Obama family chef drowns at Martha's Vineyard estate. Some property that's not far from the coast, but they sit there and talk about the water levels rising, yet they all live on beachfront property. Okay. So newly released 911 calls capture a Secret Service agent frantically telling a dispatcher that the Obama family's chef drowned and remained missing after falling off his paddleboard near the former President Martha's Vineyard compound. First of all, it's like, what kind of Secret Service agent is going to be frantic for something like that? You know, they're trained to give their lives for whoever they're guarding and deal with all these kind of situations. So he's like frantically calling 911 to me. I think he would be, he'd be in control and be, makes me think like it is bullshit, because he's like, okay, I gotta act like I'm freaking out. So I mean, that to me is a little weird. But then they might have just hired dumbass Secret Service agents, all females or something. No offense against females, but so far what I'm seeing, female Secret Service agents. All right. We have a male drowning in the back of the property now. An agent identified as Dave said in the first of 2 emergency calls after Tafari Campbell, 45, so it's a year ago. So no, we were like the same age, toppled off his board and into the Edgertown, I don't know, Great Pond in July, vanishing beneath the surface for an entire day. So immediately you're thinking he had to have been drunk or something, right? Because how are you going to fall off the board into a pond and not be able to get up? I mean, he wasn't wearing a life preserver, but unless he's wearing like normal clothes that kind of weigh you down, I'm assuming he was wearing a wetsuit. It's a little weird. We have back to the 911 call. Quote, we have our rescue swimmers. They're attempting to go out there right now, Dave told a dispatcher, according to a heavily redacted audio. Heavily redacted. Why? Why is it heavily redacted? Anyway, Dave called 911. Dave at 7:46 p.m. and relayed that at least one swimmer and another agent were climbing into a boat to reach Campbell. I don't think this one says it, but there was an unidentified person who witnessed him falling into. I kind of think it's bullshit. I think he was murdered. They probably drowned him, and then they just pushed him out in there. They've been like, hey, this person saw him, but can't. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's so many weird things. It's like, come on, people. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, it's so obvious he was murdered, but it's like, you can't, I mean, you can't dismiss the possibility, you can't dismiss the conspiracy theories because, it's against Obama or whatever. It's, people, it's like, dude, just look at everything. It's like, it's just a little weird. You know what I mean? So you can't sit there and be like, oh my gosh, so stupid. It's like, nah, there's reasons conspiracy theorists, because they see the crap. Anyway, the rescuers hadn't witnessed the drowning, but were alerted by another unnamed, okay, so it did say it here, individual who rushed to their command with the tragic news. It's not clear from the call who the individual was, but previous reporting indicates it was a second female Obama staffer who desperately tried to save her coworker when he went underwater. But if that's the case, why does it have to be unnamed or whatever, So someone came running up to our back post saying, a gentleman, it's just a guest of the house, is out there. Wait, what? Saying a gentleman, it's just a guest of the house, is out there drowning. That doesn't make sense. The agent stumbles for several seconds when the dispatcher asks whether the federal team requires an ambulance or water rescue assistance, stating he wasn't sure what was going on in the back of the property. They didn't advise right now. I would say at least an ambulance. Okay. The agent then asks whether he could call 911 back on another line for follow-up communications, noting that they're not passing information over the radio right now. So was he on like a landline in a little guard post? And then he was going to call back on a cell phone? The dispatcher agrees and gives Dave a number before ending the call. A number. Why not just 911? I don't know. Before ending the call with a final request, a basic description of the missing man. Dave called dispatchers back just a few minutes later with a noticeably more panicked demeanor.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks again for listening to The Objective Jerk. I greatly appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, comment on wherever you're finding this, and you can also email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. So hope you're enjoying it, and please continue on with the episode. So our rescue swimmers aren't able to locate the gentleman that was reported drowning, Dave said. They're out in the water right now, but as of now, they don't know where he is. The dispatcher, a different man than before, asked the agent to provide a detailed description of what Campbell had been wearing. Dave, who was calling from the Secret Service's command post, so why did he said like call on a different line? I don't know. Is heard consulting over radio with team members on the beach before he is able to describe the personal chef. He's wearing all black. He's on a paddleboard. He's 40-ish years old. Black gentleman, regular build, the agent says. So he's probably wearing a wetsuit. And we have our rescue swimmers on a boat in the area now. Dave radios to the team 2 other times to confirm that Campbell's paddleboard was recovered, but that he wasn't wearing a life jacket at the time of the tragedy. Now, I mean, yeah, it's good to have the life jacket in case maybe he fell. I mean, maybe he's just slipped and he hit his head on the paddleboard, and that's why he didn't come up. It is possible. I'm pretty sure it's probably happened before. But I don't know, it just seems a little weird. Campbell's body was found the following day in 8 feet of water, about 100 feet from the banks of the Obama's estate. His cause of death was determined to be an accidental drowning, with the medical examiner officially ruling submersion in a body of water to be the blame. Details have been sparse since the July accident, of course, gives them time to figure out how to do a cover-up. Massachusetts State Police has requested that the identities of the witnesses and the USSS agents who reported to the scene be redacted from public reports. Massachusetts State Police have requested the identities who reported it to be redacted. Why? Campbell from Dumfries, Virginia. Okay, that's what I was talking about. And of course, Obamas weren't there. So it's like, you know, so I'm reading this and it's like, it all seems a little strange. Like maybe it wasn't a murder, but maybe it was something that somebody did screw up. So they're trying to cover up. Who knows? But it does seem a little weird. I don't know. But then I found the conspiracy theories that are about. So I'm kind of curious to see what they are, you know. And if he was murdered, so I think he had to have known some kind of something. Or maybe, I heard something like maybe he was like Obama. No, because he was married. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. So, all right, I'm gonna check out this other. I'm gonna switch. The death of Tafari Campbell and the conspiracy theories that followed. So I'm just kind of curious to hear what these are. Tragic turn of events. Personal chef, former President Obama accidentally drowned, prompting an avalanche of conspiracy commentary. So let's see. Tragic death in Edgartown, I guess. Personal chef was paddleboarding. 45 years old. Campbell's life was cut short. His body was recovered the following day in a pond near the summer residence of former president. Massachusetts witness described a brief struggle to stay afloat before Campbell was submerged and did not resurface. A brief struggle. So he was trying to get back up. He's panicking. But I mean, it's a pond. If you're paddleboarding, you think he knows how to swim a little bit. It makes me just kind of think that that's what it's like. Okay, it just seems a little weird. like he's inebriated somehow. Maybe he was drugged. He was slipped something, right? Goes out paddleboard, and then all of a sudden he just kind of like he can't function right, and then he's in the water and he's struggling because he's like, what's going on? I can't move right, and then he drowns. I know there's so that's pretty plausible for me. But now it's like, but why? Okay, what are some reasons why somebody would murder this poor guy? So let's see. Anyway. Conspiracy theorists pounced on this tragedy, endeavoring to shroud it in mystery, despite the police confirming the absence of any suspicious evidence to contradict the accidental nature. Campbell's death. Conspiracy pundits question how a swimmer like Campbell could drown. Yeah, ignoring statistics that show this is common in drowning cases. In a pond, though, I don't know. Yeah, this is common, like if they're like drunk, I think, or whatever. Like I think, oh man, there's some stuff there that you can give people that, if you give it to them by themselves, it's not going to kill them, and it doesn't really stay in their system. It just, affects them a certain way. So then if someone's going to be in a body of water that you can, because standing on a paddleboard is pretty difficult from what I've never done it, but from what I can tell, it's not as easy as you might think. So chances of him falling off are, pretty up there. And then you give him something that's going to kind of mess up his equilibrium or whatever and make it to where he can't function properly. Like I said, it is completely possible. Let's see. Some have even speculated wildly. Did Barack Obama personally kill? Not him personally, but he could have been like, yeah, we got to do it. Who knows? The use of Obama's middle name, Hussein, here reveals the deep-seated bias over these. Whatever. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Conspiracy watch. This is like an anti-conspiracy one, huh? Let's see. I'm kind of thinking. Forensic canceled the autopsy. This is debunked. But what would the motive? Why would a former blah 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 behind the infamous Q account initiating the QAnon movement speculate? Know too much. Was he planning to talk? But what would he have known? I wonder his homosexuality. The basic. Okay, so this is like an anti-conspiracy. Well, that sucks. That's why I guess conspiracy watch. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Police debunk false claims. Oh, do they? I love it how like the left hates police and law enforcement until. Oh no, they debunked it, so it's all good. All right, let's see. I didn't accuse Obama. Okay, let's see. Tafari Campbell, please say nothing. So okay, yeah, whatever. I want to just hear what some of the theories are. Come on, there's gotta be something. I hate Reddit. I don't like getting on there. Debunking claims. I just want to know what they are. I just want to know what people think. No head trauma or suspicious circumstances. State police confirmed that the paddleboarder whose body was recovered. So that's the thing. Is like they'll do. It just seems kind of like there should have been alcohol in this system. I don't know. I mean, maybe he had like an aneurysm, or he has like anything's possible. But you would be able to notice that too, I guess. Well, it depends on how detailed the what do you call it? What is it when they carve into people after they've died? Damn, I can't. Every time, right? Every time. I gotta forget a word. Man, I thought I kind of started reading that and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna read this to get a couple ideas on just what some of the conspiracy theories out there. Because I don't know. I never really heard much about this. That's what I think is kind of weird. Huh. It is kind of strange. But I don't know, maybe it's not really, doesn't seem like it is a strange occurrence, right? Especially it's like when you look at like Clinton's had a chef that died drowning, which is just kind of coincidental, but I don't know, it's just weird, you know? Do I think the guy was murdered? No, I don't. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on with it. But like I said, it could have been he just had like something happen. Who knows? I don't know. So people are reaching. But then since I don't know, it doesn't really seem like there'd be. I mean, the guy was with him for a long time. Maybe, I wonder what like his finances and everything were. I wonder if something was, and he was gonna blackmail them and give away some information, so they had to take him out. Maybe, who knows? I mean, it's not hard to cover up autopsy. There we go. It's not hard to cover up, an autopsy or this and that, or have corrupt individuals say, "Oh, it's debunked," or "There's nothing weird here," this and that. I mean, political murders have been going on forever, So many people have been murdered due to politics that we have no idea. People have no idea. It's just, the brakes went out. Oh, they happened to, they had a brain, they had, it's, they try and shut people up. So it makes you there's lots of ways to get rid of somebody. That's why it's kind of scary with Trump. I still think something's going to happen to him. I hope not, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, that was kind of a bust. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. I'm going to have to listen to it again. Because I'm really monotony, I notice, with my headphones. I'm like trying to talk. Maybe I should post it, and I would like some feedback from people to see is it better with me with the headphones on and my talking somewhat reserved, Maybe it is, because I noticed, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean, blah, blah. Like, sometimes I listen to my podcast, and, there's stuff I like or whatever, but then sometimes I'm talking, and I don't finish what I'm saying, and I just kind of rush through it and kind of move on, and I'm like, what the crap? So people are going to get lost. So, I don't know, maybe the headphones. I might just try the headphones for a while, and just see how that goes. Maybe it's going to kind of help regulate, when I can hear what I'm saying. There's no delay, but I can hear it. So, but it does kind of help, I don't know, like just maintain some sort of composure and not just ramble, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm going to post it. I am. Screw it. I would like some feedback, and then I'm just going to continue doing the headphones for a little while and see how that goes. But anyway, Obama's chef, did you know about him? What do you think? That's about it. Thanks for hanging out. God bless, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye. You just put yourself through another episode of The Objective Jerk. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Please email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment, wherever you find this, follow. It all helps. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time.